This financial report took me 90 seconds to make. I'm going to show you 3 AI tool combinations that 99% of people don't know exist. These aren't single tool hacks. These are workflows that make you look like you have a research team when you're working completely alone. And I've used these to build hundreds of reports, courses, and client deliverables. And most people are still just pasting prompts into ChatGPT and wondering why their output looks so amateur. Here's what actually works. The first one, stop using ChatGPT to learn new topics. Most people type, teach me Mandarin into ChatGPT, read a wall of text, and retain maybe 10% of it. But here's a better way. You're going to use AI to create custom video lectures with slides and voiceovers on any topic that you want. Let me show you how this works. First, go to Perplexity. The free account works just fine. And here's the prompt. I'd like to learn Mandarin. Please give me the top 20 to 50 resources that you can find online that teach this. Note, the site is not the product page. Give me the URLs only. And what you're doing here is outsourcing the research phase. Perplexity is going to scan the web and hand you a curated list of the best resources. In this case, it gave me 30 URLs in about 15 seconds. Now copy all of those links. Next, go to notebooklm.google.com. It's completely free. Google built it and most people have no idea that it exists. And click on create new workbook. Then click add sources and paste all the URLs into here. Watch what happens. NotebookLM just read and synthesized 30 full web pages in under 10 seconds. And there's no way you're doing that manually. Now here's where it gets interesting. Go to the studio tab and you'll see an option for video overview. Click on that and before you generate, you can give it specific instructions. So you can tell it what you want to focus on, what your goals are, and what style you prefer. For example, I want to learn Mandarin. Keep it beginner friendly and focus on practical applications. Then click generate. This takes about 2 to 3 minutes, but when it's done, you've got a full video lecture with slides and voiceover explaining the topic. And here's the part most people miss. You can keep doing this. After the first lecture, go back to the studio, click on the edit icon and tell it which specific section you want to dive deeper into. So this time I'm going to ask it, now teach me about Chinese etiquette when ordering food in a restaurant. You're essentially designing your own curriculum. You decide the order, the depth, and the pacing. And if you're not sure what order to learn things in, just ask Gemini or ChatGPT to create an online curriculum for you. Then follow it step by step. And once the video overview is done, you get something that looks like this.
So you're thinking about learning Mandarin Chinese. That's fantastic. But let's be honest, it can feel like you're standing at the bottom of a huge mountain, right? You're not sure where to even begin.
So now you can teach yourself anything. Visual learner, audio learner, it doesn't matter. You've got custom lectures on demand. The point is, you're not limited to what's available on YouTube or Udemy. You can build exactly what you need. Alrighty, that's technique 1. Technique 2 is how you impress clients or bosses when you're working solo. Let's say your boss asks you to analyze a stock by the end of the day, or a client wants you to create a market research report. Most people will spend 3 to 4 hours digging through data, writing it up on Google Docs, or maybe adding a chart or two. But here's how you do it in under 10 minutes and make it look like you've got an entire research team. You're going to use Perplexity again, but this time we're turning on a feature most people don't even know exists. Then we're going to take that research and transform it into a professional looking report with charts, dashboards, and infographics. Back to Perplexity, here's a prompt. Analyze the SEC filings of NVIDIA. Focus on financial health, growth and profitability, risks, competitive position, management discussion, valuation, metrics, red flags, and investment verdict. And before you hit enter, click on the globe icon and make sure that finance is checked. This tells Perplexity to specifically search SEC filings and financial databases. And you don't need a paid plan for this. I'm on the free version right now. And within 30 seconds, you've got a full financial analysis report. But here's where most people stop. They copy this into a Google Doc, send it off, and call it done. But that's amateur hour. We're going to make this actually impressive. Copy the entire report and head over to gemini.google.com. If you have a Gmail account, you already have access. And before you paste anything, scroll down, click on tools, and make sure Canvas is turned on. Hit enter, and Gemini will open the canvas on the right hand side of your screen and display the report. Wait for it to finish. Now here's the magic. Click create, and you have a few options. The one that you want to select is web page. What's about to happen is Gemini is going to transform that text report into a fully designed interactive web page with charts, sections, and professional formatting. This takes about 60 to 90 seconds. And there it is. You've got the entire NVIDIA financial report with charts, graphs. It includes strategies, risks and rewards, investment verdicts, using all the data that I pasted in from Perplexity. Imagine walking into a client presentation with this or sending this to your boss. They're going to think you spent hours on it when you only spent 90 seconds. And this is how solo operators compete with agencies. You look like you have a design team, but you don't. You just know which buttons to click. So now you can create professional reports and dashboards within minutes. But here's the problem. Every time you need ChatGPT to help you with something, you're probably typing in, act like an expert copywriter, or you are a financial analyst. But that's the slow way, and it doesn't work well. Here's what actually works. Technique 3 is to stop telling ChatGPT to roleplay and to start training it instead. Most people don't know this, but you can get ChatGPT to do deep research on a topic, save that research, and then use it as a trained assistant for every future conversation. And I've done this for copywriting, financial analysis, AI prompt engineering, video scripting, you name it. Here's how it works. Let's say I want ChatGPT to be an expert copywriter. Instead of typing act like a copywriter, I'm going to tell it to research copywriting first. And here's the prompt. Do research on the most compelling copywriting techniques that get people to buy. Dive deep into the psychology and then hit enter. Now this is going to take about 10 minutes. ChatGPT is going to write a comprehensive research document. And when it's done, you're looking at 18 pages of research, all done in about 10 minutes. It will take you hours to compile this manually. Now copy all of that research and paste it into Google Docs and download it as a PDF. And you do that by clicking on File, Download, PDF document.pdf. Now go back into ChatGPT and click on Projects in the sidebar. And this is a feature most people don't even know exists. Click New Project and let's call it Copywriting. Now click Add Photos and Files and upload the PDF we just created. And here's what just happened. You've created a dedicated workspace in ChatGPT that's trained on expert level copywriting research. And every time you start a new chat in this project, ChatGPT already knows the best copywriting techniques, the psychology, the frameworks, everything. You're not telling it to act like an expert. It's actually trained on expert knowledge. And this is how I've replaced hiring specialists for certain tasks. I've got a project for copywriting, one for financial analysis, one for AI prompt engineering, and one for video scripting. And each one is trained on hours of research that took me 10 minutes to compile. And here's the best part. You can keep adding to these projects. Find a new resource, just upload it. ChatGPT did more research, add that too. You're essentially building custom GPTs without paying a ChatGPT Plus or dealing with the GPT builder. It's faster, it's cleaner, and it actually works better in practice. Alright, so those are the 3 AI tool combinations that 99% of people will never discover. Perplexity and NotebookLM to create custom courses, Perplexity and Gemini Canvas to create professional reports and dashboards, and ChatGPT Deep Research plus projects to build trained AI assistants. These workflows have personally saved me hundreds of hours. They've helped me complete with agencies as a solo operator, and they've made me look way more capable than I actually am. And if you want to go deeper, click on the link in my video description and sign up to the private Automation Kings community. I've got hundreds of templates, I've got AI side hustles, and if you want your own AI agency, I'll show you how you can create that in 16 days or less. The link is in the description. Thank you so much if you made it this far. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.